This is the solar Cannonball Run as I attempt to make it to my first stop, Shenandoah National Park, Big Meadows Campground. Now my GoPro battery has just died and the Tesla is almost dead itself, so I didn't have time to fiddle with it, plugging it in or adding a battery to it. So I grabbed my phone and I'm holding it out with my hand as I record this video, which is not as shaky as I thought it was going to be. Now I've got about 4,000 feet I've got to ascend up this mountain to get to the campsite, which is not a trivial thing when you consider that I'm carrying an extra 1,000 pounds at least of payload in the car. All that takes a lot of energy, and I'm already incredibly low. So here I am, climbing up this winding road. I've got autopilot on, so at least the car's steering for me. But I gotta stop here and kind of check things out. Just kind of make sure I really can make it. So I just keep driving, hoping that I'll get there in time before my battery's dead. So here I am checking the screen, trying to figure out how I'm going to make it, what it looks like. What you're looking at is the graph of the percent charge, and everything in gray is negative. So it's showing that as I go uphill, I use energy, and as I go down, it regens the energy into the battery a little bit. But overall, that plot as it goes up and down the hills is going deep into negative, about 2%. But at this point, I'm just going to push it. I'm going to make it happen. I do have that backup battery I could drain into it, but I don't really want to mess with it. I'm getting pretty tired, although all of a sudden I'm really awake. Maybe the stress, maybe the fact that I'm sticking my arm out in the air just holding up this camera the whole time. But either way, I'm not tired anymore. So I just keep driving, looking at the scenery. So I guess I can go ahead and tell you the rest of the story. I do make it at negative 2%, not without stress or strain, but it all works out. And of course, the first thing I do is plug it into my backup battery and start charging it. Gives you all these warnings about needing to charge soon. And you don't want to let a car like this sit at such a low state of charge. The worst thing you can do to a battery is undervolt it or over discharge it. And it always takes a little energy, even if it's just sitting there. Okay, here's the shower situation. $5 in here in quarters and 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make breakfast and my battery is not fully charged. I didn't really charge it yesterday and I used it a bunch last night to charge everything up, so I might have to wait until the sun comes out before I can make eggs because I only brought one panel for my little tent setup. Should have brought the 3 I had originally planned on, but well, space was tight. Alright, not enough power to make eggs, but I got enough to make coffee, so that's the most important thing. Alright, time for coffee. Got the filter in. Oh, what am I doing? Not even thinking. That's what happens when you work without having coffee. Coffee served. Look at this. My neighbors here gave me some free Korean dumplings. Good thing I brought my chopsticks. Well, that's really good. That is excellent. Thanks, neighbor. Okay, this is it. Max charge rate. 5.7 solar charge, 7.55. Drawn from the battery, 2.2. The battery was getting pretty full, so I wanted to up my charge rate, and I'm drawing right now the maximum possible 32 amps of 32. So I'm pegged out on the Tesla, charging as fast as I can, just so I can drain down this battery, because once this battery gets full, all that extra energy is just wasted. So I want to extract it all. Alright, well, before I go, I thought I'd record a video, even though I didn't get really much accomplished this time. So I'm at, I think, 60% charge. The clouds have really come in, and there's really not much hope for the next few days to get anything done here. So I'll give a quick show of the system before I take it all down. There's the car, the tent. Funny, the solar panels actually kind of match the tent with that kind of yellow, gold, green look to it. So this is the site, C-130. That's as close as I'll get to a drone shot. No drones allowed at national parks. Here's the Tesla. Just picking up more and more dirt. Still charging, maybe, I don't know. Tent. Here's my tent solar panel. Look at that, a little bit of sun. Maybe I'll eke out a few last joules of energy before I tear it all down. So I guess I'll start with the tent and then finish off with the panels. Pack everything up tonight. Hit the road sometime tonight. You know, I want to be on that golden hour, 1 to 4 in the morning, so I can drive incredibly slow, because I've got a long ways to go, and on 60% charge it's going to be cutting it real tight. So hopefully not as tight as getting here, but we'll see. Talk to you later. Bye.